Welcome to episode 2 of Kristen's Kitchen, turning cooking into child's play. Today we will be making cottage pie. The name cottage pie and shepherd's pie are used interchangeably, but are actually two different dishes. Cottage pie is made with beef, and shepherd's pie is made with mutton. The distinction has faded over time, and folks now call shepherd's pie cottage pie and cottage pie shepherd's pie. This is a very versatile dish and can be adjusted to any personal preference. You can flavor the beef with curry, turmeric, the list goes on. Today we will be using a very straightforward but tasty flavoring. To make cottage pie, you will need 1.5 pounds of ground beef, 2 pounds of potatoes, California-style vegetables, 1 bouillon cube dissolved in half a cup of hot water, 8 ounces of tomato sauce, 1 medium onion, half a cup of milk, 1 cup of sour cream, salt, pepper, bay leaves, 2 crushed cloves of garlic, a handful of mushrooms, a medium pot, and a large sauté pan with a lid. Dice the onion into medium pieces. Place the sauté pan on high heat and add a dash of olive oil to the pan. Once the pan is hot, add the diced onions and mushrooms to the pan. Stir to coat everything evenly with olive oil. Stir every 30 to 60 seconds and continue stirring until the onions are a clear color. Once the onions begin to turn clear, add the ground beef to the pan. And stir well. Add 2 cloves of crushed garlic to the pan and continue to stir. Continue to stir every 30 to 60 seconds until all the meat has turned light brown. Once the sizzling turns to simmering, add the dissolved bouillon cube, the can of tomato sauce, a 1/4 teaspoon pepper, 1 teaspoon salt, a few bay leaves to the pot. And stir it all in. Once you have mixed everything thoroughly, bring it to a simmer. Then cover it with the lid. Place it on low heat. Make sure to check the beef often to make sure that nothing dries out. Preheat the oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. While you wait for the meat to cook, add 4 cups of water to your medium pot and place it on high heat. Peel and cut the potatoes into quarters. Once the water begins to boil, add the potatoes, then bring it back to a boil. Then cover it with the lid and place it on low heat. Once the potatoes are soft, remove from heat and place them in the strainer. Be very careful because boiling water can be very dangerous, and if you need to, call somebody to help. Once the potatoes have drained, return them to the pot. Then add a teaspoon of salt, a dash of pepper, half a cup of milk, and a cup of sour cream. Then begin to mash everything until it is all smooth. Remove the lid and add your California-style vegetables. Stir it until everything is mixed in. Then cover it with the lid and remove it from heat. Spoon the meat into the 9-inch baking dish until it is approximately half full. Spoon the mash into the baking dish on top of the meat. This takes a little patience and practice, but just take your time. Smooth out the mashed potatoes, and then, to make it look gourmet, take a fork and draw just a few lines across it. Place the dish in the preheated oven and set the timer to 30 minutes. Once the baking is finished, take the dish out of the oven and put it on the stove or any other place that can take a very hot dish. If you need to, call someone to help because the dish will be very hot, and if you're not careful, you can get very hurt. This dish will go very well with a garlic bread or a salad, but it's also fabulous on its own. Very tasty. Enjoy! This dish is easy to multiply and freeze as well. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to my channel so you can be notified of my next cooking show. This is Kristen, and thank you for watching, turning cooking into child's play.